tip of the tongue, teeth, and the lips. How's everybody doing? It is your Sundays at 6. Hope everybody's doing good. It is a beautiful Sunday. I was going to say afternoon, but it's definitely nighttime. Thought I'd start things off with a tune. So thank you guys all for tuning in. And this song is called Dead Inside. I feel like I'm waking up from trying to hide the truth. I know that I've had enough. I know you feel it too. Tell me what you see. Look at your reflection. Tell me what you see. What are your intentions in the end? We're all in disguise. We cover our eyes and cover the lies to hide when we're dead inside. I feel like I'm waking up from trying to live this life. And I know that you can say no and leave this hell behind. And tell me what you see. Look at your reflection. Tell me what you need. What are your intentions in the end? We're all in disguise. We cover our eyes and cover the lies to hide when we're dead inside. We're all in disguise. We cover our eyes and cover the lies to hide. We're dead inside. Cover our eyes and cover the lies to hide when dead inside. We're all in disguise. We cover our eyes and cover the lies to hide. We're dead inside. Well, thank you, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. It is definitely a colder Sunday than last Sunday was here. I hope you guys are finding a little more warmth than we are, but maybe it'll warm up, just maybe. There was a few people who were asking for this tune, so I wanted to throw this in the old set list. Another late night staring at your pictures. All the memories laughing over liquor. Never thought I'd see the dead, never see you again. You always took the time to make me feel worn out. That held me up anytime I'm falling. Never thought I'd see the dead, never see you again. I keep trying to heal the wounds, never letting go of you. Waiting for the time to take away the pain. I'm waiting for the time to take away the pain. Give anything to have you here. Give anything for one more minute. Waiting for the time to take away the pain. Every morning I keep thinking maybe you'd call. Give anything to hear you say anything at all. Never thought I'd see the dead, never see you again. I keep trying to heal the wounds, but never letting go of you. I'm waiting for the time to take away the pain. I'm waiting for the time to take away the pain. Give anything to have you here. Give anything for one more minute. Waiting for the time to take away the pain. Oh, I'm waiting for time to take away the pain. I'm waiting for time to take away the pain. Give anything to have you here. Give anything for one more minute. Waiting for the time to take away the pain. I'm waiting for the time to take away the pain. I'm waiting for the time. Said I'm waiting for the time. Oh, I said I'm waiting for the time to take away the pain. So yes, this is your Sunday night. Sundays at 6. Sorry, I was gonna call it the Sunday night groove, and that would throw everything through a loop. But I know Mike's on here. I see Mike in there. Mike, where you at? Show yourself. Oh,
Yo.
there he is.
Yo. I was wondering if you're going to open the door for me, if I'm just going to stand outside.
Well, no, I had to. It's cold out there this time of year.
I was trying to put my claps into the thread. Oh, it's Brennan's there.
He's on.
Everybody's here.
Bam.
I was wondering.
Looking for that Bam
Oh,
Bam Biddy.
Brendan, you're extra quiet right now. Brendan's quiet.
He's super quiet.
Too quiet, Brendan. As in, you're muted. You're muted, Brendan. You're maximum quiet.
No, he's not muted.
No, on his end. So he runs it through Pro
Yes.
Tools.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can get that deep radio McMillan voice. Oh, he's disappeared.
Bam Bam Buddy. It's all right.
That was sounding good,
go
Dane.
Over to the comments. That was definitely.
sounding good.
It's a first time playing Dead Inside on the Sundays at 6, so I had to
pretty good.
run through it a few times. I have to say.
Can see Brendan backstage. He's
He's doing backstage
dealing with
stuff.
some technical difficulties right now.
Bam!
There you go.
Oh,
Cable was unplugged because I was experimenting, and plugging it in on camera would put me in a compromising
Got it.
position. So
Case of the old unplugged cables.
just went backstage. Can't find the stage. Where is it? Just had a bit of Spinal Tap.
Just
like it.
You can always blame your tech, Brendan. You know.
are you guys hearing me in?
Someone unplugged this thing. It was me. I don't
Are
know who
you guys
unplugged it.
hearing yourself like
I fixed the
reverberating?
problem.
Brent, I can hear a bit of the room sound from Brendan.
Yeah, those
But
are my
I mean
lights.
on my end.
No, you sound good.
Okay, cool.
Here, let me. You want to really hear the lights?
Those are the lights.
Oh, those are some rumblous sounding lights. I like it.
Just keep that down.
So how have you guys been today? I haven't seen. Cindy said she loved Dead Inside live. I'm kind of excited to play that one like live, like band live, because I think that one's gonna slap. Yeah.
It slapped. Yeah, we I think we ran it in rehearsal once,
Did we?
We did, but
but we didn't make it into the set. But I do think we ran through like everything from the record. This is the behind the scenes stuff people probably don't realize about bands.
we
Like
definitely
I
did.
think we've played
maybe.
that before.
But all I'm saying is I had never like that for me, that's a tough song to sing and play.
It's a weird riff.
Thanks, Brendan.
That's totally
No, it's
a riff for me.
awesome. It's an awesome riff. That's why even when I knew how difficult it was going to be to do, I was still like, no, let's keep that one in.
But it's made from someone who's not. I've never been a front person of a band, so I'm like, check out this riff. I'm not thinking of singing at the same time necessarily.
Honestly,
Maybe
the bridge is the hardest part.
yeah, it's weird.
The bridge is the hardest part. Even though, like, even when Mike and I were tracking the vocals, because we were trying to think of something that I like would sing over the bridge piece. I remember us being like, okay, let's think of like the easiest thing that we can do. 'Cause
Something
I'm gonna have to
simple.
be playing like the.
I don't know why
something like
it just had to be that I tried to do other things in that bridge and I was like, nope, that's it. That's the thing. There's a trick. I'll show you sometime. There's a trick to playing that on guitar because I was messing around with it that makes it easier.
Okay, well, I'll definitely take those tricks.
A
But yeah,
cheat.
no, that is one of my favorite songs also from the album. But I never said that because I didn't want people to ask me to play it. It took
Yeah,
me-
we'll play your favorite song now.
No.
Sure.
I
How
defavorite
about I
that
play-
song.
How about I play my second favorite? That's like it's like a B&E. You never go on a B&E with your favorite shirt. It's always your second favorite shirt.
This is my favorite shirt.
It's a good shirt.
That's a really good shirt. Speaking of which, did you guys see the second Zombieland?
No.
Well,
No.
actually, I think he was in both, wasn't he?
he in
Wait,
both?
hold on. That's
No,
not
he's in the
Bill
first. They
Murray,
kill
is
him.
Yeah, I
it? Oh,
thought-
it is
yeah.
Bill Murray. Okay.
Yeah.
It is Bill.
They kill him
Yeah,
in the first one. Or the second
Accidentally.
one?
in the first one.
Oh, and that's how they end up living at the White House, right? Yeah,
Okay,
I
I
brought this up. I wasn't thinking about how little I knew about it. as
I
I
haven't
was
watched
doing
that
it.
movie in a long time.
I watched the second one not long ago, but I think I was like half asleep, maybe. Good assumption.
You know what?
Start
We
adding
watched
in plot
yesterday.
points. What's that?
My wife and I, we watched the first Friday the 13th.
Oh!
Because I had never seen it.
It's a treat.
Because they just added all of them on, was it Prime or
I think it's
Netflix?
on Prime.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Yeah, because I started watching the Friday the 13th, and I was because like Jen was doing something, so I was like, oh, I'll just watch this, and then as it started getting into it, I was like, no, this needs to be an event. Like we need to order pizzas and chicken wings.
Honorable mention for I think I forget what it is. There's some later ones. I used to love like I hate to say it, like cheesy horror movies from the 80s. But there's one that Jason Goes to Manhattan. It's
Jason
like,
Goes to. I remember Jason Goes to Hell. I didn't know Jason Goes to
There's
Manhattan.
one where Jason goes to Manhattan, and how he gets there. They're in like upstate New York, and he gets on a boat, and there's a bunch of people on this boat that he starts taking out because they literally, I think it's like the boat drags like an electrical cable, and the electrical cable hits Jason and shocks him, and he's like,
No, he gets going.
and that's how he gets going in that one. So right off the bat, you're like, oh, this is gonna be good. But there's a scene in there where someone's in the boat, like in the bottom of the boat, and there's steel and there's chains hanging everywhere. And for some reason, this dude's just like rocking a guitar solo. He's got like a big stack and a flying V. But that's Jason kills. That's like the first death. He like kills him with this electric guitar. Rock fans, gotta check it out.
Okay,
Not
that's
that
pretty
I was
heavy.
fact checking Brendan on this, but Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan.
Jason Takes Manhattan.
I've
Sorry,
never
yeah.
seen that.
It
one.
goes, takes, adventures, holidays. Like it doesn't matter.
I want to
I
find.
see you getting 8% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Honestly, though, like, did you guys see Freddy versus Jason?
Yes.
Where they crossed. That one was actually a pretty. I don't want to say it's a decent movie, and everybody give me flack for it, but I didn't hate it. I really didn't. And I recently watched because they put it back up on. I don't know if it was Crave or Prime or which one, but the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. So this was like after Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out, and I think had a pretty decent, not turnout, I don't know what you say. But anyways, they got Dustin Hoffman to play like the lead guy. Dustin
I've
Hoffman.
watched that.
Wait, Dustin Hoffman? Who's the one from Apocalypse Now? Dennis Hopper, sorry. Not Dustin Hoffman. Dennis Hopper.
Do some
I
fact
think he
checking
was in
here.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm curious now.
Yeah, he was in Apocalypse Now. Yeah, Dennis Hopper. The dude that blew his hand off in Speed. Wow, that's still too old for most people. He was in Entourage.
Yes. He was actually, I didn't, who was he? He was in Super Mario Brothers, the 1993
Yes, he
movie.
Yeah, he was.
That's
he was,
right.
He was Bowser. Yeah.
He took a lot of hilarious. I don't think it's a bad movie though. Like if you look at it, the cast, I can't remember his name, but the guy he played one of the leads in House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, and Three from Hell. He was like the lead bad guy. I can't remember his name right now, but he was in that movie. And he was the guy that, well, I guess nobody's watched it, but he was the guy that like scraped. He kept
Sunday night
scraping-
spoilers with Tens Machine.
He was like a hippie dude that was in Nam, and kept scraping, like he had a plate in his head, and he kept scraping like the nasty rancid skin that was on the plate, and eating it, and then heating a lighter up. Yeah. Man, that was one of the first movies that I've ever watched where I wanted to spit because it was so gross, but it was so good. Great horror movie.
Sounds pretty gross.
And there was a lot of people in it that I think Rob Zombie ended up using for his movies. So there's a little somewhat this dimension tie-in. Easy Rider. Okay. That is a movie that I, one, have not seen in its entirety, but two...
It's pretty long, I think.
Pardon?
I think it's pretty long. I think it's like 2 hours. Then again, for someone who doesn't watch movies, 2 hours is a long time. But
But there's a bunch of those movies that I hadn't watched before that I kind of went back, like, because you hear people talking about them and you're like, okay, finally, like, I gotta, just even so I know what people are talking about. Deer Hunter was one for me.
saw that.
And that was a long movie. And very, like, slow, but really, really good. Full Metal Jacket was another one. I think actually, aren't those both Stanley Kubrick movies?
I'm just still on Dennis Hopper. He was in Waterworld.
He was in Waterworld.
Okay, he was awesome in Waterworld.
He was the guy with the maps.
Icky little fish. Yeah, he definitely was good. Actually, Kevin Costner was awesome in that one too.
Budget 175 million.
Was it seriously Waterworld?
Yeah, at the time, it was known that it cost so much to make, and then it still made money, but it didn't make as much as it.
Brandon, while you're fact checking, what did it cost to make Titanic? 'Cause that's another big water film. So.
I feel like they did more of
'Cause
that
that
in
was-
the studio, though. Like, Waterworld
Yeah,
was so
but-
expensive because it was, like, actually out on some water.
Oh, they
But
actually
there
shot it
was-
outside.
There's a thing about that. I'm almost positive.
It was shit to shoot it, apparently, because they're out on water, so waves would come along and be knocking everything around. Like, it was brutal, apparently.
But
200
also,
million.
wasn't someone
What did
someone
Titanic?
afraid of water? I think somebody in the cast was afraid of the water.
I think you're right, Dane. I don't know who, but I think there was something like that for shooting. Yeah.
You got the wrong person. If you're like, we're making a movie called Waterworld. Little thing, I don't like water.
I don't like water. Can't
you-
I
swim.
still want to be in the movie though.
There's
so-
another really funny story about that. I was watching the making of Vacation, National Lampoon's Vacation, and the grandma that went along on that was terrified of like road trips or driving, or to be honest, I think she was kind of terrified of like anything. And there was one part in the movie where she actually had a stroke, and they had filmed it, and like they got done filming the scene, and the lady said, "So are we gonna do that?" And they were like, "What do you mean? We filmed it. You were hilarious." She's like, "I don't." Yeah, Aunt Edna, Jeremy Isabel, just and that was like, it was a thing. She actually had a stroke while they were filming one of the scenes.
It's a different time.
Movies.
Damn.
Different time.
Definitely a different time. There was a lot of things in Vacation that were a different time. I think we brought that up. And
Listen to the numbers on Titanic. The budget was 200 million. It made 2.195 billion
So they did good.
in 1997.
So that's like 11 bajillion dollars. in
Billions,
modern
and
day,
billions, and billions.
modern day, keep the press going money.
Yeah.
that doesn't even boggle my mind. Like the amount of merch and marketing and stuff that they had behind that movie. Like, my gosh.
So it's 200 million to make Titanic, and it's 175 to make Waterworld.
Yeah. And Waterworld only made
Those-
264 million. Ooh.
Those are two very different horses
Yeah.
you were
Okay,
betting
but
on.
you know what? I've watched Waterworld probably 1,000 times. I think I've watched Titanic like twice, maybe 3 times if I got goaded into it. Okay, I watched Titanic 1,000 times. It's just that song.
He says as he covers up his Titanic. tattoo.
Every night in my dreams, I feel you. I see.
It's a good
Not
song.
many people
Yeah.
know. Dane has a tattoo of Leo holding onto a door on his left thigh.
It's a sick flute solo, too.
Far, wherever you are, I'll be there, and the heart will. No, I'm not gonna keep going. That's not fair. Why did the heart go on?
Do big distorted flute, the flute part,
Oh gosh, yeah.
big triumphant guitar solo.
I'm sure that at some point my sister sang that song at like a recital or something. She's on here, I think. So
I bet if we
she'll
did
let
that
me know
song,
if I'm wrong.
I bet if we did that song, it would, for the most part, go over super well.
Okay, but we might have an instance like that one show where we had the dude just sitting there cross-armed and then fully turns around.
Turned around, couldn't believe it.
You mean front row guy?
Yeah, San Antonio.
Front row guy.
They just could not
Front
believe
row guy.
what his ear holes are being subjected to.
Yeah,
I
see?
feel like that's the
Dane,
kind of
just give the
that's
people what they want.
yeah.
Make it heavy somehow.
Yes.
Like, well, it's pretty easy to make a song heavy. Just play power chords.
Yeah.
You know what
And
though?
yell it.
One of
Make
my
it an A,
favorite
drop A.
one of my favorite
Yeah,
versions
rock
of
version.
that is Adam Gontier does an awesome version of Chris Isaac's Wicked Game. It really
What a good tune.
it slaps. One, I liked the song. It was a bit of a pet peeve song for me growing up. To be honest, I don't even have an explanation for that. I knew that it was a good song, but I knew that I just didn't. It wasn't my jive. Then I heard him sing it, and I was like, man, I should cover that song. Ooh. Okay, yeah, Lauren said it wasn't at a recital, but definitely at home when no one was watching. I was watching. It's not creepy because it's my sister. I don't know. That's a good question. What songs people on the live stream right now? What songs do you guys sing when nobody's watching? Like what? For me, I think it ends up coming down to Little Mermaid, songs from School of Rock, and Mike, you've seen the Jesus Christ Superstar rants, but
It can go.
Yeah, that's
It can go.
Can go.
It really gets going. It can go.
Oh yeah, it can go. Corey Taylor does one. Wait, what is?
But I think Wicked Game.
Oh, he does Wicked Games.
I'm
oh man, that'd be
assuming
cool to see as well.
That's what we're talking about.
Yes, Disturbed definitely does an awesome Sounds of Silence. Mike and I were out with them. I think that was the first tour that they were touring after releasing that tune.
That's correct.
It was really cool and they used different string musicians in every city.
Every city, yeah.
Every city that we stopped at, they hired local
Yeah.
local string musicians to come out
Supporting
and play
working
for it.
musicians. Love it.
That's something that I definitely haven't seen before, I don't think. Like I've been with different touring acts where we'll hire someone from the US and work them into the band, but I've never seen before where they had different people at every
What about
band.
Metallica just hiring all the string players? Yep, we'll take them all. Just get them all in here, and
Well,
let's let it do.
I imagine they would. But I remember seeing a Trans-Siberian Orchestra a few years ago, and I had some friends that were playing in the string section for that when they came through. So
That's cool.
One, Zach, we met Hennig. I'm terrible with names, but I sometimes do. Zach, long-haired dude, you'd know him to see him, but he plays guitar with them. Fantastic guitar player. I think the last time that we saw him, we were in that place that had the really funny little side windy stairs that you get up to the green room, and then you can see the stage from the green room. I don't know.
Which one? I don't know.
I
Lee's
always,
Palace?
I always find that when I describe the funny stairs, you guys know where we are.
Lee's Palace has a
No,
little
not
treehouse
Zach
in it.
Wild, Cindy. It was a different Zach. I'm almost positive his last name is Hennig. Or Henning, but I think it's Hennig.
Disturbed did a really cool cover years ago of Land of Confusion.
Yes.
That's a good one too.
I like
One
that.
I didn't even know that was a cover. Like I knew I had heard the song
lot of
before,
people
but I
didn't.
thought it was just
They
from hearing
nailed
them
it.
do it.
I felt like this weirdo because I love old Genesis, Phil Collins, anything like that, and they came up with that song, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's a great song." I'm like, "Yeah, it's a cover." And I would always start playing the original, and everyone would be like, "What the hell is this? Is this a cover of Disturbed?"
Do you remember the video for that? For the Genesis video?
No, I don't.
Because
think I ever
it
saw
was all done with spitting image puppets, and it
Oh,
was
he
like
didn't like that.
it
He
was
like,
insane.
no.
I'm glad they brought that back, by the way. Spitting image.
Spitting image.
Yep.
What is that?
There's no way. Remember like caricatures,
I hit back
With, like-
on the wrong tab.
like caricatures with like really exaggerated features, like drawings and stuff. Imagine
like the ones
that.
they do on the street. and
Imagine
stuff?
imagine that, but they do it in puppet form,
Yes. Okay.
and
yes,
it's
I
like
do.
super creepy.
This is a
how
really
awesome it is.
Weird video.
Huh.
Yeah, so they brought back spitting image, so I think it is on YouTube now. But yeah, they did a whole like Genesis video for Land of Confusion with spitting image like puppets, and it's awesome. Because that's what I know it from. So
That's cool. I've always thought that it'd be neat to do something with Toronto has a really cool puppet thing called Famous People Players. And yeah, because they were right down the street from you in Kensington.
well,
And
there was a few of those things. There was a Corthus thing too.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Anyways, so like the idea is they wear all, black and whatnot, and they work the puppets on stage. But yeah, I always thought that would be awesome to do a music video, but just with that. I'm sure it's been done, and I just can't remember. But
Maybe we could try it.
yeah, it'd be fun. I gotta be honest. There's most of me I just want puppet versions of us. 'Cause
I would
if you
love
think about
spitting
it, if
image
we ever have
puppet
band-
versions of
if
us.
we ever
I
have
think
band arguments, we could set a rule that the band arguments had to be done with the puppets.
settled by puppets, so that it's not you. It's just
No,
it's
you
the
can
puppet
say
version.
anything you want to my puppet. Don't
Puppet
say it to
proxy.
me.
Being
Puppet-
a bit of a
puppet
jerk about
proxy.
things.
I like
Don't
how
you be a jerk to me, but you can be a jerk to my puppet.
Like what's the Bubbles? Bubbles has a puppet.
Conky.
Conky.
Oh,
That's
Conky.
right. and Ricky hates Conky.
Yeah. Ricky, behind that puppet is your friend Bubbles. The bullet will go through Conky's head and hit Bubbles. Yeah.
This Genesis video is wild.
It's crazy. It's crazy awesome. But all the the new spitting image stuff, because they got the U.S. president, they got the U.K. prime minister, they got like everybody in it, and it's awesome.
Okay, here's one question, and I might get in trouble for even saying this, but has anyone watched the new Borat?
Yep.
I got about
Yep.
halfway through it so far. I fell asleep last night, so I don't remember what happened.
Oh, man, I thought it was hilarious.
It is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I was kind of wondering how they were going to live up. The girl that plays his daughter, amazing. Like I didn't think that anyone could kind of live up to being beside him on that kind of a stage, and like, man, like I feel like I have no shame, and I can do things without like feeling like everyone's looking at me like, oh my gosh.
I feel like before her agent and Sacha Baron Cohen were probably like, just so you know, this is either going to make your career or tank your career.
Take it down.
There'll be no way to come back from this. Like it's one or the other. Like it's really this is one elevator that's either going up or going down. So just make sure you know before you get involved.
Which is kind of funny because that was actually built into the. Well, no, sorry, I'm not going to say anything more about it because I definitely don't want to give spoilers. But yeah, if you're questioning if it's going to live up to your expectations of the first Borat, like
pretty
I
good.
feel like I knew when it came out that we were gonna have to deal with so many people now once again being like, my wife. After seeing it, I was like, I don't care. I'll take it.
Very nice.
Say, very nice. Shekui. Yeah, like all of that. I'll take it. It was
It
a
was pretty
fun
good.
one.
It was pretty funny.
And I've limited myself. Like I only watched it once, and I said to myself, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna watch this again for like at least a week or two, and then maybe half of it. Maybe I'll kind of piecemeal, but yeah.
I didn't watch the Giuliani scene yet.
Okay, that was
Saving
the
it for
whole
tonight.
reason why I wanted to watch it, because I kept thinking to myself like, oh my gosh, like they must have a fake or something in there. Realistically, no, I'm not giving anything away. Watch it. Just watch it. And I do love Rudy Giuliani, but watch it.
Oh, the power of money and release forms.
Yes, exactly. On that note, I want to I want to turn things over and play a tune, because we're talking about the powers that be, and actually this kind of does I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for this little segue, because this song's called Gods and Monsters. In the land of gods and monsters, owls and angels, living in the garden of evil, screwed up, scared, doing anything that I needed, shining like a fiery beacon. You got that medicine I need. Fame, liquor, love, give it to me slowly. Put your hands on the waist, do it softly. You got we don't get along, so now I say, no one's gonna take my soul away. I'm living like Jim Morrison, headed towards a mixed up holiday. Motel, sprees, and I'm singing. Oh yeah, give it to me. This is seven, what I truly. Whoa, innocence lost. Innocence lost. In the land of gods and monsters, owls and angels, look into your star like a groupie incognito posing as a real singer. But light of imitates art. You got that medicine I need. Don't shoot it up straight to the heart, please. I really wanna know what's good for me. And God's that I said, baby, ride with me. No one's gonna take my soul away. I'm living like Jim Morrison. I'm headed towards a messed up holiday. Motel, sprees, and I'm singing. Oh yeah, give it to me. Seven, what I truly want. Innocence lost. Innocence lost. When you talk like a movie and you're making me crazy, 'cause life imitates art. If I get a little pretty, can I be your baby? You tell me life isn't hard, but no one's gonna take my soul away. I'm living like Jim Morrison. I'm headed towards a messed up holiday. Hotel squeeze, and I'm singing. Oh yeah, give it to me. This is 712 Lee. Whoa, innocence lost. Innocence lost. Innocence lost. Innocence lost. Yabba Dabba Doo. Yeah, I heard that song. Actually, funny enough, it was on the show American Horror Stories. That was the first time I heard that. It wasn't the first time I heard Lana Del Rey, but that was definitely the first time I heard that song. And weirdly enough, it was Jessica Lange singing it in. It was a good accent. She did a really good job of it, I think. But yeah, that was that. I have to see this. I knew it. Mike's got turbos. Mike's rocking turbos hard. Oh, did my phones die? No, they're not dead. You're muted. Oh, that's why.
Keep these, I'll be
Damn.
honest.
I guess when I add you guys, oh my gosh.
It's an eggplant.
Dude,
Is that
an
eggplant head?
head?
Yeah. It's hard to see. It's hard to get it all in the shot.
It is hard to get
Oh
that
my
all in there.
gosh. That is amazing. That should be a new thing. Just calling somebody an eggplant head. Oh wow.
You're pretty much good. You're pretty much
It's
good.
an
this year.
active one too though.
Well, that's
It's too hot.
Mike, I really like those turbos on.
You know what? I think I could get away with a lot in an airport with these.
You really could.
I can
Like
be breaking
you-
off the
you-
pilot and the TSA with this.
You do understand, like that is somewhat the method to
Yeah,
madness.
Dane was by the other day and he forgot a few things. So
Oh, that's awesome. But I said, hold on.
so Dane's like, "Do you have my glasses still?" I'll be like, "No,
Talk amongst yourselves.
no, I don't have your glasses still." Beth's saying, "Mike's killing those glasses and beautiful song," and City's saying, "OMG, you can totally get it." I think I might have to. I've definitely borrowed a few Dane's glasses on the road. So
Well,
I have not borrowed his pants, but I borrowed his glasses.
it's handy because they're everywhere. So if you ever need
There
a pair of
are. I'd
glasses,
usually try to pick them up so he
you
doesn't
just
lose
reach
them.
your hand somewhere. You're like, oh, there's one.
Or give
So
them
I
away.
still have some. That's
No,
why when you
still
said,
supply
Yeah,
up.
like you still got some.
well, I was smart. When we were on the road, I would lose them constantly. And it was funny when you texted me the other day.
I
being
have
like-
more in the merch, by the way, too.
I was gonna
Like,
say, I think I have a good
I
handful
thought there was
here
a few
too.
in the van too.
yeah.
But it was funny because when you texted me the other day, being like, yeah, so just letting you know, I've got your glasses, I've got your headphones, and I've got your rings. I was like, man, kind of feels like 2017 right now.
It's just stuff everywhere.
Oh, that's good. Okay, B, that needs to. I hope someone is screenshotting this because that's awesome.
This is my Halloween costume. of
It's
an
a Halloween
eggplant.
costume.
Okay, so Jen, too busy looking.
The
at
eggplant's pretty
eggplant hat.
distracting.
Yeah,
It
so-
I am
is.
blending in right now. I'm not gonna lie. I feel pretty much at home.
Well,
in
we
these
were getting
things.
we're putting stuff on that's not ours, like costumes. Not to say your clothing and items are costumes, Dean, but
No,
kind
but
of is right now.
they really are. That's kind of the idea behind it.
Mike, for
Actually, you
Halloween,
know
you
what?
should just be
Hold
like
on.
thugged out, like
I don't-
like all
I
the
don't wanna
rings. You got the
miss-
glasses. Get like a huge, enormous chain that you spray paint gold. It's
I saw one of those the other day, and it looked like, because of the fact that it was so thick and the clasp on it, I can't remember. I think it was Exhibit. Exhibit was on like Ridiculousness or something. I was watching like a Help me. A re-aired
Rerun?
Re-aired episode.
Rerun?
Rerun. There we go. I knew somebody was going to help. But anyways, the clasp on it was so big that it basically looked like a bracelet, but like big enough to be around his neck. And we kept joking. I was like, man, I think that would work. But that being said, we're all about segues here. This is the next segue because I feel like right now, if you look at the three of us, we kind of look like freaks. And
I don't know. I feel good, to be honest. I'm
dude, why do you think
I didn't realize
glasses?
these the first time I put these on, and it's just like I feel like I'm in the zone right now.
You feel like Robert De Niro in Casino wearing those ones. Yeah. These ones I get a little more crazy, like a Charlie Chaplin vibe.
Like steampunk.
I want to walk over chairs that fall down this way, and I don't fall off of them. Like that's a cool thing. Anyways, point being,
It's a good segue.
We look a little freaky, and so I'm gonna play Freak Like Me.
I think Brendan's winning that award right now.
Well, yeah, Brendan's
This is a
got
weird.
Freak now.
I found this. I don't know where I found it. I don't know
it
what
kind
happened
of-
with this
it
hat. It
kind
just
of
You just
works
found
out.
an eggplant hat. And
It
you're
just
like,
kinda
I'm gonna put
somehow-
this on my head.
ended up in my stuff, and I was like, "What is this? Why do
It kind
I
of
have
works
this?
out in the fact that you did write the majority of Freak Like Me, so
Yeah, all the good parts.
and
And this is
right now
all
you
the
do
good
have
parts.
you do have most of the freak vibes.
This is how I wrote it. I put this on, and it just came to me.
So that's actually the like crown of Inspirato.
Yeah, that's right.
Just put that on, and it
Eggplant brain.
just brings in the good ideas.
I like it.
All right,
All right,
segue.
segue. That was the best segue that I've had like in a long time. I think it was the only segue I've had in a long time. Open up your mouth, bite the hand that feeds you. Let me hear the words. I'll be the one to tease you. It's too late to turn back now. Show me what you're made of. Is this what you're afraid of? And tell me your secrets. Don't stop until you're done. Show me what you're made of. No, I'm not a freak like me. Freak like me. Open up your eyes. Light the hand that lead you. Find a line to cross. I'll be the one who meets you. It's too late to turn back now. Show me what you're made of. Is this what you're afraid of? Tell me your secrets. Don't stop until you're done. Show me what you're made of. I'm not a freak like me. Freak like me. Show me what you're made of. Is this what you're afraid of? Tell me your secrets. Don't stop until you're done. Show me what you're made of. No, I'm not a freak like me. Freak like me. Haberdashery. Singing along and Cindy's singing along and dancing, so that's good. Oh, Mike was saying, do you wear those glasses while playing drums? Well, I figure if anyone could, Mike could, for sure.
And a hat
And a hat, yeah.
on stage. We're going to have to revisit this contract, Dane.
Yeah, that's very true.
The shareholders. We bring this up at the next shareholder meeting.
Just rock my bongos. Oh, bongos. I saw something completely different. But that's wicked. I that is one reason that I think it would be awesome if people could like post pictures in the actual comments. So StreamYard, that's one thing we can we can put in the could you do for next time pile. Yeah, I agree. I don't really change my attire very much. I don't get tired of my attire. I say shibby to the shippy sham, and you sign your pity on the runny kind. So what do you guys have going on for the next 2 days?
I might be editing some vocals.
Ooh.
So you
Yeah,
might get
Betsy.
some vocals in your inbox soon.
I may or may not have just been playing along to a song by a band that might have you guys in it.
Oh,
Maybe.
heavens to Betsy!
Maybe that's
I
what I
wonder.
was doing.
I wonder what might be coming out in near futures of future past. I wish I had endorsements to sunglasses companies, Mike.
I think you
Honestly?
could get there.
Well, and maybe it'll happen. I will say if I had my druthers, if I can say it that way, it would be Cazal. The ones that I call them my savior sunglasses. The ones that I fell on my face that I got from Vegas. Those things have saved my butt like
Gone through some
multiple
stuff.
times. I don't actually even know where they are right now, but I know that they're somewhere safe. They always disappear. They're like a cat. They're like an outdoor cat where they'll kind of leave for a couple months, and then they magically make their way back to me. Kind of like the ones that are on your face. Like they'll be gone for a while.
I just remember because like you had to get out of here pretty quick. I'm like, you got everything. I was like, yeah, and I started rhyming off things, and then like I came downstairs and like saw a whole bunch of stuff, and then just like
everything's
stuff
there.
everywhere. I was like, oh okay, yeah.
Well, it's a good strategy because if you
gotta
leave
double
them
check.
everywhere, then you'll always have them. You'll
do
always
have
go somewhere. They're
stuff.
like, here's sunglasses. You're like, sick. Put them on.
Well, and
Done.
that was kind of what it was like when we were constantly on the road, because like there was always I always had a change of pants, boots, and sunglasses in the van at all times. Like there was always and I find that if something sits in a van in either the like direct sunlight or really cold temperatures, the next time you go to put it on, it's clean. It's like it disinfects it. So like even if I leave, like I don't mess around with that kind of a notion when it comes to socks or underwear. But
That'd be weird.
jeans, sunglasses, and boots.
Here's what you do. You get a sponsorship for sunglasses from like the gas stations, like Love's and Pilot. So, and that's who's giving you sunglasses. So you walk in and you have a deal. You just walk in and you're like, show them a card or something, and they're like, oh, it's the sunglass guy.
The glasses
And you
card.
you just grab one every time you go in, and then you just always have glasses. And we're going there anyways.
That's a fantastic idea, actually.
You should email them, ask them.
Because you
Be
could
like,
just walk in. I'd want a card that you can flip down like a policeman has like a badge. I'd want a sunglasses badge.
or maybe it's
we're
just
like-
on like your pilot card. on your account.
But that I don't know. Like that doesn't have the same cachet.
Sunglasses
as
come up, it
being
just
able
takes
to
it
walk
away.
in and take my sunglasses off and just kind of put them down on the register, grab another pair of sunglasses, put them on, give myself a look, flash the badge, and just walk away.
They just give
Even
you-
if it doesn't actually work to do that. I didn't say. Did I say underpants?
Yep.
I did say underpants.
Gotta wash your underpants, Dane.
Okay, but I was just talking about washing my underpants. I wasn't talking about what kind of underpants I'm wearing.
Just washing them.
All right, Sean, I will make a concerted effort to not even use the word underpants. I'll call them manties. Yes.
Maybe with the sunglasses endorsement, you could get the Rolly hot dog endorsement as well, where you're like,
Okay,
I'm gonna need a hot dog too when I come in.
that's seriously. Can you
Glasses
imagine,
and Rolly hot dog endorsements.
Can you imagine if we rigged
Like one pair of
Expantha-
sunglasses and 2 hot dogs, please.
If we rigged Expantha so that like the front dash, instead of having that little area at the very front where we normally put like a camera or something, if it was just a Rolly hot dog machine, can you imagine how much weight we would gain? Or I don't know, maybe just me, because I would never get sick of it. It'd be like Liz's the summer sausage. I would live off of it.
I bet they make a small car version where it's like 2 rows for hot dogs.
Okay,
And just a little
It's like
cover
you
that
guys-
goes over it, and it just sits because there's a little flat spot on the front on the dash. You could just set it there, Velcro
It's like
it
you
down.
guys keep burning through alternators, and it's like, you guys got a hot dog maker in here.
Well, and you think of how
What
much
are you
does
doing?
How much does
Can't
an
run that.
alternator? How much does an alternator cost versus how much does like a year's supply of ready-made
Sorry.
now-
Enjoyment from your supply of ready-made.
enjoyment from a year's supply of ready-made?
Now we're talking
Priceless.
numbers here. Now we're
Priceless.
talking numbers.
This is serious. I'm not even playing anymore. This is almost important to me as in the Mirthmobile, the licorice dispenser. No?
No.
Oh, come on. He pulled like the red rope.
I don't know what that's
licorice.
from.
Wayne's World, the Mirthmobile.
I
He
don't-
pulls the red rope licorice out of the thing and then just cuts off a piece. And
That's hardcore.
Well, here, hold on. Just one second.
if you tell me that you have a red rope licorice machine in your domicile,
Yeah, let me just get it. It's in the drawer here. No,
yeah,
she said I have to have
pardon me,
sunglasses. Do I have
I'm
sunglasses?
just gonna do something right here. See.
There you go. Brandon
right.
wants to see your license and registration.
Heavily mirrored
Okay,
aviators.
this is really good.
Heavily mirrored.
The awesome thing is you can kind of see what all of us are looking at.
Yep.
If we get a good
I've got my ring light there.
get a good
That's kind of trippy.
There we go. So if everybody zooms in on their screenshot, they can see what we were all
Sorry,
looking at.
it's weird. It's backwards. I'm having trouble moving. Wait, yeah, there we go.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Still having trouble.
Anywho, I think it's getting to that time, boys.
It's gonna be that time.
I just
Oh,
want
yeah?
to say thank you, everybody that has been on the stream tonight. We have. Oh, and I okay. I need to furthermore take one 30-second little allotment to publicly spank myself for missing Friday. I will not miss this Friday's morning chat. I'm not even going to give you a reason because it'll be a bad one. But I apologize, everybody. And but anyways, make sure you tune in on Wednesday for your Wednesday night groove. Those online, which I know you all are because you're watching us online, make sure you go and like, subscribe, share, and get down and jiggy with us on all our social media platforms. And make sure you keep in tune because sometimes we do forget to announce things on one, so you got to keep in track with all of them. That's our pitch, and I'm sticking to it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm gonna play one to take people out. and because I thought it was apropos, it is the song "Taking You Out." Man, I am smart. Thanks so much, guys. Yes. I'm gonna take my headphones off before. Please shield me from the madness that I see. Precious got the people on their knees, not praying for forgiveness. Release me, please. You're not killing any part of me. You're not taking me down. You're not killing any part of me. 'Cause the harder you push just feeds the fire that is taking you down. Sit awake, wait, staring out the window. Come on, take a million pieces of me. I won't break. Suffer in silence. Release me, please. You're not killing any part of me. You're not taking me down. You're not killing any part of me. 'Cause the harder you push just feeds the fire that is taking you down. So taking you down. Fire that is taking you down. Taking you down, yeah. So you're not killing any part of me. You're not taking me down. You're not killing any part of me. 'Cause the harder you push feeds the fire, the fire. You're not killing any part of me. You're not taking me down. You're not killing any part of me. 'Cause the harder you push just feeds the fire that is taking you down. So taking you down, the fire that is taking you down. So taking you down, the fire that is taking you down, yeah. Thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in. This is your Sunday nights at 6, aka Sundays at 6. Have a good night. We will see you Wednesday for your Wednesday night groove, and hope everybody had a good time. Peace. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can't hear anything. Let me just do that. Mike, I have to say I'm a little jealous. Those actually look better on you. I'm trying to unmute.